Amouranth isn't really one to shy away from controversial things. I mean, her whole online presence is scandalous. In the past, she's sold her bathwater among a few other more interesting merch opportunities, but this time I think she might be going just a bit too far. Amouranth announced recently that she's partnering with a beer company that wants to brew a beer using yeast that comes from her body. That's right, if you've ever wanted to taste a beer flavored from yeast that comes from a forbidden cavern, well, I guess your time is coming. If you think this is one of the grossest things you've ever heard, don't worry, it is. I don't know why anyone would want to buy beer brewed from the yeast collected from someone's unmentionables, but I do know that there will be some of you degenerates out there that already have their credit cards ready. So today we're going to talk about the upcoming Amouranth grown beer. So yeah, Amouranth said that she was approached by a European company called the Order of Yoni, which brews beer using yeast from women's nether regions. She said that they wanted to make a beer from her and that she's excited about it. Basically, she said that she has to get something similar to a pap smear done, and they harvest the yeast from that, which is gross. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the idea of giving any type of bodily fluid to a company that is ominously named the Order of Yoni isn't exactly at the top of my list of things I'd like to do. I don't think they could have chosen a less trustworthy name. It sounds like they're a cult. Like, normal beer companies aren't called the Esteemed Order of the House of Anheuser-Busch. It's a weird name, to be honest. And considering their website has a link at the top called Woman's Essence, they're not really helping themselves. Don't worry though, it gets weirder. They have a section called Deities, where they list the women that they use to grow their beer types, which they also refer to as goddesses elsewhere on the site. Oh, also, this section on their website where they tell their story has like the weirdest stuff I've ever read and a bunch of really ancient religious symbols, and likens the company to an actual secret order called by the same name. They're not beating the cult allegations today, but ignoring that, I went to the site to see if they could explain exactly how this works, and they do have a section on it where they describe how they, quote, discovered the process of transmitting female essence by isolating lactic acid bacteria from yoni of sensuous women, which when translated to non-pagan speech, I think roughly means that they take lactic acid bacteria, not technically yeast, and use that to brew beer. They go into a little more detail later on the page where they explain that they harvest lactobacillus bacteria from the women, isolate that, and grow more in a sterile environment to make it safe for consumption. As far as I know, lactobacillus bacteria is used in some sour beers in place of yeast, so I guess the beer will probably be sour. But I don't think that's much of a surprise given its origin point. Basically, everything about this is weird. I get that it's not the actual bacteria harvested from her that will be used to make a drink, that by taking the bacteria from her, then growing several generations in a sterile environment, it really isn't that much different from doing the same thing to lactobacillus bacteria you picked up on the side of the road. But this is still weird and creepy, right? Like, you would judge someone who drinks it. I would, especially with all the weird references to woman's essence and secret orders on their website. It just seems strange. Does not seem like something that really engages normal people. I understand that there will be people who try it because of the novelty of it and because they want to be able to joke about it. But it does seem to me that there is also some really weird, creepy parasocial element to something like this. Maybe Amouranth is okay with it, but I don't think I would be. As like a niche little bit of merch, I guess it's fine. It's no weirder than selling your bathwater, I guess. Just more technically difficult. I just worry that the people who buy this will all be weirdos. I can't really picture some middle-aged man coming home from a hard day of working at the coal mine, followed by a good old-fashioned duck hunt to open up a crisp, cold bottle of Amouranth seasoned beer. How about you? Would you try out the Amouranth flavored beer? If you would, please explain why, because I'm genuinely concerned for you. Either way, thanks for watching all the way till the end. Have a great day, and God bless you.